Gotta give me a minute to sort the thumbnail out. Then we can stop. And here we are, welcome to Hogwarts Legacy Part 2. I did Part 1 earlier today. And my audio's already cut out, home. I love that we aren't 2 minutes in. I think we should be good. Okay, right, so we're going to continue with the main story. Now I've completed a bunch of side quests. Just got these two to do, and then we finish them all. We're going to go here, and yeah, continue with the story. We're already 25% complete with the game. So yeah, we're doing really well. Gotta get to Professor Fig's classroom. It's in his room. Oh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood. Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Orthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
How did you go to the restricted section?
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Come on, Figlet.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will
It's
explain.
always people who
Now
start
I'll
on
have
a
to
fifth
take it
year.
with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Okay, right, let's do this.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yes, master. Right, now there was something I wanted to do, because there seems to be a chest there, and also, how do I get down?
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
I'm stuck.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have
recording.
asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Got a lot of stuff going
If
on.
only a new student were to help me with my sad...
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I don't like that.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Right, so the first one, I want to go Transfiguration Courtyard, I think. So I've got to find all the gobstones, I think. Am I right?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Divination classroom. Hold on a minute. Well, the actual flark is the transfigure. What? Astronomy. Okay, right. So I'll go there, and then I'll set a waypoint up to
Of course it is.
the divination classroom.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was
I completed his Arthur's quest, by the way. It's quite boring.
Leviosa! Revelio!
Oh, this is astronomy. I want divination. Oh, it tells me on the map.
Leviosa!
Okay, I think
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay, right, I didn't
I
even
hardly
see
see
that
what all
one.
the fuss is about. Accio!
Oh, okay, I love this. Right, so 15 and 2 is 17, so it's 6. Which one's 6? Which is the thingy. That one. And then this one is 9. Add 3, which is 12. So it's 7. Which one is 7? It is the octopus looking thing. That one. It's actually 3.
Accio!
There's a thing right.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
I
gobstones.
just saw it.
You can't imagine how
Revelio!
Give me that.
Accio! Revelio! Accio.
Horrible.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Just one more gobstone. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
Where's Zenobia?
I should go and see her.
She's like everyone else. She exists around there. So we teleport over. I'm trying to get platinum on this here before like anyone asks.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, we'll keep going down then.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
No, I'll just leave that for now. Let's just get all of these side quests done.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello. Commons?
Well,
Of course. They are yours after all.
oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Now that I have all my
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the...
I don't think they would. One more side quest to do in Hogwarts.
How nice to see you, my young
And then
friend.
we can go on to the main story again.
The Daedalian keys are back.
Is everything all right?
The Daedalian...
I really don't care what you have to say.
Why would I
buddy.
do...
Eh,
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Oh, I've literally just been there, so...
I hope you follow...
Let's go. Come on, Timothy. You can do this, Timothy.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? That's it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Maybe. You know what? That's too far just to walk. So we'll go there. Genuinely, like, too good for this game. This is on hard difficulty and it's kind of easy.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get...
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I will. Actually doesn't sound like a half bad idea. Right, so we're gonna do a couple quests in the main story. And then...
I should see... This seems I'll need to find more house tokens. I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
No, I won't do that. Maybe we'll just get on with the main story. Teleport to Central Hall. Let's go! Main story time.
I need to stop by the owlery.
That smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Okay, that's good.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Let's do it.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I need to pull it. did it.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repair it. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Yeah, good job, guys. We did nothing.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
I wonder if hippogriffs...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to... Now!
I don't really like working with plants.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. No split. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! Mouths on! Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
There was some knot. Was it knot root? That's all I wanted to get. This stuff here. Mallow sweet. Is that a door?
Is that helpful?
My bad. Just walk through it all. Like you do.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't...
Magic...
I really don't care.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
Right, now we go to the map. We're level 10, by the way. World map. Wait, no, she wasn't at Hogsmeade. The girl was there. Right, here we are. This is going to take us 10 hours, probably. Oh wait, no, it's only 200 meters away.
Revelio.
Oh, I can go in. Wait, this is Hagrid's hut.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
What
I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio.
What's up? I know. Hello, Hogsfield.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Fair enough.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
Okay.
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
Beg your pardon. How
Not a
dare
day
you
goes by I
threaten
don't
me?
wish I paid better attention.
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Target practice.
I refuse to be treated as...
Lumos, Accio.
Oh crap.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Watch me one shot.
Ha ha! Time to think we can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take the student over my dead body!
No!
Potato! Incendio. Leviosa. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Incendio.
They look like they need lighting.
Are you all right?
Or something.
I am,
like that.
thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The
Me?
very same.
I'm kidding.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. but I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely.
Ooh.
Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Wait, she has some. Oh, I probably need to put it onto that.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word!
Incendiary!
The vines disappeared!
What should I do now? The flames make the fire sink.
Uncharted territory. I am... Yes, how beautiful!
Is that Merlin?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
It's Merlin. Oh, I just said Merlin.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Okay.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
She's been doing
I do
research.
hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
is.
I'm doing it.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Right, okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do that quest that she just suggested. Uh-oh. I did it. Alright. That's what I want to do. Let's do this. Oh wait, this is a side quest. Never mind. We can go back down into the Black Lake. It'll be fine. Where's the music gone?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oh, I found it. I really wish
let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I've got 3 Wiggle Well potions.
didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I need money, I'm
I
sorry.
did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
20.
And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Shut up.
Would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Also, it can be L and R that you spin.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion stations.
Revelio.
Well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few potions on hand.
See you, bloody fella.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from down.
Here we go. Oh my days. That was closer, come on. I hate this.
A portrait in
I
our
actually
common
did
room
it.
wants to
Oh
talk to
my
you.
god.
It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Actually, that's crazy. Hufflepuff common room.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages? I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Was that chest over here? Yes.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
You gotta run like 500 meters. This is annoying.
Revelio.
Not saying I don't have the odd feeling
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll
Right.
come with you.
This is wonderful
We're
news.
going to Azkaban.
You are to be commended for your kindness
That's
and bravery.
crazy.
Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
First thing I'm going to do there is use the left D-pad. I forgot what it was. Oh god, Dementors.
Expecto Patronum!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty
I
dementors.
can't use
Not even
it.
I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Pull her out, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
I had my wish. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you
Doesn't
should
need
know
food.
of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Why would you even think that's a good idea?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Okay. I'm good with that. I don't really give a
But Madam Thistlewood,
flip about you.
All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This looks intriguing.
Incendio!
Superfly! Leviosa!
Incendio!
Accio!
Found a
This
cave.
must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Whoa. Loot.
Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Protego!
I like loot.
Revelio! Accio!
No, that's not it.
Accio!
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Incendio!
I like gold. Gold, nice. Ooh.
Could it
What's
be?
this? Oh, it's
Someone
Jackdaw.
solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Where to? Don't tell me. What can I say? I'm good at climbing. Right, let's go to the forest. On the way again. Oh, you need to learn disarming jump. Okay. How do I do this? I mean, I should probably do that. Won't take long, hopefully.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. That'd be brilliant.
If you need to stop
Right, let's do a bit of this.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
excellent form.
Shut up.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Next time, perhaps.
Incendio. Levioso.
That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work.
Thanks, Lucan. Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio.
You're better than that!
Accio. Stupefy.
Give him what for!
Stupefy.
That's all you've got?
Act like a winner! Leviosa!
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy.
I died.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I reckon we go for the Accio guy first.
Accio. Leviosa.
Okay, never mind.
Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Leviosa. Ringo. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Thank you.
learn some more spells. Actually,
Care to try again?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
I'll do the disarming spell and then I'll continue. Let's keep going.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
I really don't care.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Done.
Good work. The dummy...
I need dummy.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Okay, I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Just gotta do something. Sorry, that was like took a bit longer than I expected. Right, let's do this. Talk to Richard Jackdaw.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
He's too much like Sebastian.
Anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Spider.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Yeah.
Adieu.
I'm already dead. Holy moly.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Creepy. Oh God.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. That's there! What an unfortunate disappointment!
Incendio.
I will make you.
I'm too good at this game.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
No, they're dead.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down there. Revelio.
Spiders. I have a fear of spiders.
I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Grenado. Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
Hey, if I'm looking for free stuff, I get free stuff. I actually like that. Put it on. No, I want it. I want to be able to put it on.
Revelio. That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
If I use Accio.
Accio.
Chess.
Touched chest. Michael wasn't very thorough in his search of this boat.
I didn't even see what was in that chest.
Accio.
How do I... Wait, so if I Accio that would look for me. Oh yeah, it will. Yay.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Should I get rid of some gear quick? So I feel like this could be like really useful. It was the very opposite.
Revelio.
Destiny.
Stupid one. Incendio. Expellium. Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Hmm. Oh. Done it.
Remarkable. Revelio. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Revelio. Accio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this game. Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. May as well help myself.
Any like green items that I don't want.
Something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio!
Let's go.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio. Protego.
Are there any Wig and Well potions? Please have Wig and Well potions.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Maybe.
1, 2.
Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the headed Richard Jackdaw.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
Eight legs is simply too many.
2 of these big things. Are you serious? Oh god.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.